All right, let's handle those objections that are on your mind right now of why you're saying you can't tell your spouse about this porn problem. The first one, and we get this one a lot by the way, is we aren't close like you and your wife are. We can't talk about that. And I gotta ask you a question. How do you think me and my wife became close? Do you think it was by me watching porn, living this double life, or do you think it was by me being vulnerable, having that strength to have that first conversation? And then we have the next conversation, and the next one, and the next one. Before you know it, we are close. See, when I was watching a lot of porn, we weren't close. It took that vulnerable moment for us to come together. So yes, I understand it might be tough at first, but that's how you're gonna get closer, is by having those vulnerable conversations, having those vulnerable moments. So I wanted to bring that up. The second objection that we always get is, I can do this alone. I don't need anyone's help. If you could have done this on your own, you would have done it already. The only thing you're doing on your own right now is jerking off, so that is absolutely not the answer. You need help, and that's the first step, is you gotta ask for that help in that vulnerable moment. The third one is, she won't be supportive. Might you be really saying she might be mad, she might be upset at me? I think that's what you're really saying. And I want to ask you a question too. Who do you think she'd rather be married to? Someone who kept this as a secret for as long as they could until they got found out? Or someone who stood up to this problem and said, you know what, I love you more than this problem and I need some help. I need my partner by my side to overcome this. That option is so clear on who she'd rather be married to. You know the answer to that one. So that excuse is just that. It's an excuse. Number 4, she doesn't care that I do this. Well, then why would you be scared to bring this up to her in the first place? In our program, we teach her how to support you in the right way. We educate both spouses, and we know that that is such an important thing because you are so much stronger together. So don't worry, we got that one handled for you. All right, number 5, it will be too stressful. Well, I'll tell you this, porn has destroyed your stress reactivity systems. So anytime a stressful situation comes up, you go, I don't want to do it. I just want to go look at porn. It's about rewiring your brain. And I want to just tell you this line. I want you to repeat this to yourself. It's not easy, but it's worth it. It's not easy, but it is absolutely worth it. And I want you to remember that. I want you to just keep saying that to yourself over and over again, because it is absolutely worth it. Then number 6, it won't be good for my marriage. So you jerking off to countless women is good for your marriage? Come on, let's get real. I want to be very upfront. I had every single one of these objections myself, but all that you need to do is have that one vulnerable moment, that one moment of strength where you say, you know what, I got to stand up to this, and I can't do this alone. I got to bring my spouse in on this so we can overcome this together. And on the other side of that vulnerable moment is freedom. So before you tell your spouse, I want you to watch the video on how to go about that properly, because there's a right way to do it and a wrong way to do it. So I'll link that video at the end of this one right here. And I just want to say, just keep moving forward, keep putting one foot in front of the other, and you will be there. Freedom is on the other side of that vulnerable moment.